Hey guys, my name is Miles and today I will be doing a tournament report. The report will be on Noble Knights again. The last tournament report was also on Noble Knights, and in that report I went XO and Swish, which was 4 rounds, and then I lost my top 8 by getting OTK'd and drawing a bad hand game 2. But this one, I did surprisingly a lot better. I really like this deck. Honestly, it's such a good deck. But I'll show you the deck, then I'll talk about the matchups after. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So, I did a deck profile on this deck recently. The deck hasn't really changed since then, so if you want to see the deck more in depth, go check out the deck profile. The only thing that's different is I'm not running 3 Dryston and I'm running something else, which I don't know what it is, because I didn't have the Dryston. But anyway, 2 Guinevere, 3 Medrorts, 3 Boars. Boars and Medrort is Boars I think is my favourite card of the deck. He's so good. He wins your games. He sets up your games. He gets the swords. Boars does everything for this deck. I absolutely love him. 2 Dryston, and then we got 2 this guy, 2 Gawain, and the Honest. Honest is debatable to come out. I mean, it's nice to have, but a lot of the times your cards will be dark. So yeah, I mean, it's still nice because I mean, when you make the XYZ, you kind of need it. So 2 Excalibur. This card won me so many games. They just can't. Once you have this and Destiny on your card, they just can't do anything. It's so funny to watch them struggle as well, because they just sit there they keep picking up the card, reading it, and they just struggle so much to get rid of them. Yeah, so 2 Excalibur, 2 Destiny, 2 Caliburn. Then we've got 1 Aphrodite and 1 Gallatin still. I still like the 8 sword setup, it does well for me. The 3 Lance, I also like this. The 3 MST, 2 Pot Dualities, Rota, Dark Hole. I think Dark Hole is what's in this deck instead of the 3rd Dryston. So yeah, Dark Hole and Book of Moon. I will not be playing 3 Dryston. I know I said I would in the deck profile, but I think 3 kind of clogs a bit, so I take that back. I won't be running 3. I'm only going to stick with the 2 for now, and I'm going to start maining Dark Hole again. Anyway, moving on. 2 Fiendish Chains, Bottomless, Torrential, Mirror Force, and Solemn. As I say, traps. You do not want Fiendish Chains clogging up your back row, because obviously when you try to make your big plays and get the swords equipped, Fiendish Chain is just going to be in the way. So, extra deck, Cowboy, Abyss Dweller, Maestroke, Tsukiyomi, the Bujin card. Never really make it, it's okay though. This guy, awesome, I love him. Made him twice yesterday. Once, it was it was in my top 4 match. I had just done an insane trade. Yesterday, I brought home so much. I brought home a Dragosack, 2 Yamatos, a Muzaki. I brought home the nuts. I got a Mageline. I got so much good shit for trading away jank stuff I don't need. The stuff was worth stuff, but it's the stuff people don't want. So it was stuff I was very happy to trade away. But I got some amazing trades. So yeah, so back to the story. Yeah, so I just done that trade and I want to look through them all and sort them out and put them in my binder. But obviously I was playing top 4 and I was really misplaying. I was trying to play really fast, and I was panicking as well. I was I'm going to lose this simply because I'm just panicking, rushing the game. And I actually made this when he had Thunder King on the field. So yeah, Thunder King effect. I was oh yeah, my bad. So that was kind of stupid. But the other time I made it, I believe it was against, I can't remember, but I know he had a whole field. And I just made this and cleared it. So yeah, it was amazing. It was against a Darkwood player I made it against. Starlight Paradimo, Diamond Direwolf, 101, Black Shipcorn, Omega. Omega's probably, other than the Noble Knight XYZs, is the one you make the most. The 2 Noble Knights, the Noble Knight Artorigus, the Volcasaurus, and then the 2 Sacred Knights. So yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have my side deck, but I can tell you exactly what it was, so I will do that now. Let's just get these 3 badasses, because these are what the deck revolves around. These are the 3 best cards of the deck. These are the cards you need. Make sure it's in the shot. Yep, okay. So, yeah, my side deck, very quickly off the top of my head, my side deck was 3 Mistake, 2 Royal Decrees, that's 5. Closed Forest, a spell, which helped me a lot against the Darkwood player. 2 Twisters, a Thunder King, 2 Veilers, that leaves D Fisher, and then I believe it was 2 mind controls, I want to say, and then there was another one which I can't remember, but it was one like that. The only important things really were the mistake. The mistake were great, like, because the only thing that mistake conflicts with is boars. When you send the 3 things and you add one of them, that's the only thing it messes up with. But other than that, it's fine. And the roller cruise is pretty helpful as well. So anyway, matchups. So it was a 5-round event swish to top 8. Round 1, I ended up going against Chaos Dragons. It was the not Chaos Dragons, E-Dragons, the Blue Eyes variant, and I ended up winning that 2-0. There's nothing really much to say about the game. It was just straightforward. Round 2, I went against the same deck, the E-Dragons Blue Eye variant, and ended up winning that 2-0 again. Round 3, I went against Constellas, and I never liked playing Constellas simply because of Pleiades, and it's just a pain in the ass, like, if you bounce your stuff. But luckily, obviously this deck has Excalibur, so Pleiades does not matter to me. Well, you can, because you can use Pleiades, bounce Excalibur, then end your turn and bounce the XYZ. Which the guy should have done in one of the plays, but he didn't because he just didn't really think about it. But yeah, I did end up winning that 2-0 again. Round 4, I went against Dark Worlds, and I ended up winning that 2-1. I ended up winning in time, but he drew shit anyway, I believe. And it's when I had Closed Forest. I played Closed Forest, and that kind of like messed him up from doing anything. So that really helped. And I ended up winning in time easily because of because Noble Knights can gain life points with Caliburn. And I just kept getting 500, and I managed to get a direct attack in as well with boars. So once I did that, that was pretty much the deal done. Then it was round 5. I ended up playing Spellbooks, and that was Brad. And those duels will be coming up tomorrow. So the match will be being uploaded tomorrow. And I lent him the deck, so I lent him my Spellbook deck, Brad. So I knew every single card in the deck. I knew the whole side deck. I knew the whole extra deck. So I was like pretty confident I was going to win. I did end up winning 2-0 as well. So I did go EXO and Swiss with Noble Knights again. So that was like really cool. Like, you know, two tournaments, gone EXO and Swish again. So the deck's doing really, really well so far. And then top 8, I went against a Spellcaster type deck, and I ended up winning that 2-0. No, 2-1. Yeah, it was crazy. Game 2 I drew like really bad, and then like he had like Dark Bribes, and it was like really annoying. I was like, oh Jesus Christ. So yeah, I ended up winning that 2-1 still anyway. Top 4 was against Constellas again, a different guy playing them, and I ended up winning that 2-0. I really thought I was going to lose that game simply because I was like, my head was elsewhere. I was not thinking about the match at all. But I did end up winning that, and then the finals was going to be against the Spellbook player again, Brad, but he had work. And I was nice enough to be like, okay, well, I'll beat you anyway. So we ended the tournament, and it meant that I could split the prizes with him. But we all know in the bottom of our hearts I would have beat him. Like when you watch the match, you could bet your life on me winning that duel if I was to reface him. Like, he misplays with Spellbook so much, bless him. So yeah, so I technically joined first, but really I'm still considering it first place. Because I know I would have won that, but if he had the time, we would have played. But he had to go to work, and I didn't want to cause like any arguments and shit. And I was happy to split prizes anyway. So yeah. So yeah, this deck is doing really well. Please let me know if you've played this deck. If you like test it out, let me know how you do with it and what you think. Let me know about any changes you think I should make. I don't think there's any changes I want to make at the moment, to be honest. Like, the deck's performing really well. There's no cards I have in hand I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't have this and I wish it was something else. I really, really like the deck how it is at the moment, especially the extra deck. I don't see anything wrong with the extra deck at all. But yeah, other than that, I'm going to go. Going to be using Noble Knights a few more times, so expect to see a few more tournament reports on this. But then after that, I'll be doing Boojings. After that, I'll be doing Sylvians, and then after that, I'll be doing Madolches. But I won't be doing Madolches until Angeli's out. So yeah, a bunch of different decks, a lot of variety will be coming on my channel. And, oh, a bunch of tournament reports are going to be coming, deck profiles are going to be coming up this week. You've got Spellbooks and Boojings. Is that it? Yeah, and you've got World of Prophecy and Priestess deck profiles coming up, so yeah, I'm just rambling on. I'm going to go. Hope you guys like the deck, and I will see you soon. Bye.